Hey everybody, today I'm going to be reviewing the Beta 920/55 half-inch drive ratchet. I've had this for about the last 4 or 5 months, and I gotta tell you, it is one of the most comfortable ratchets that I've ever used. And that is simply because of the handle. You can see the handle is orange and black. The orange is hard plastic, and then the black is a slightly softer rubber overmold, and it basically fits on my hand like a glove. So I can use this all day long, and my hand does not get tired and fatigued like it does when I use a standard metal ratchet. This is a Craftsman ratchet, and you can see the entire handle all the way to the end is solid steel. And it does have some sharper edges on here. So when you use this, that's actually going to dig into your hand. Where the Beta ratchet is designed specifically for your hand, and it does not cause any pain with extended use. So what I'm going to be doing in this video is comparing this to a standard ratchet that you're probably already using, and you're going to be able to see the major differences between them. To compare the Beta ratchet with a standard half-inch drive Craftsman ratchet, the first thing that we're going to look at are the handles themselves. Now you can see on the Craftsman ratchet there are 4 distinct, fairly sharp corners that make up the handle itself. And when you're using this and you apply any force at all, those edges are going to dig into your hand and can cause pain and discomfort. But with the Beta ratchet, the plastic and rubber overmolded handle is very comfortable in your hand. All the edges are rounded and it fits in your hand very well and does not cause any pain or discomfort with extended use. But in addition to this, we need to think about heat and cold. So if you're using this in, let's say, an extremely hot environment or an extremely cold environment, like in the middle of winter in an unheated garage, everyone knows with the standard metal ratchet, they basically become the same temperature as the outside air. So if you're working in a sub-freezing temperature, your tool itself is also going to be below freezing. And when you grab onto that metal, it's going to basically make your hand numb because it's going to transfer all of that cold into your hand. Where if you're using a plastic or rubber overmold grip handle, that is not going to transfer the heat the same way. It will initially be cold, but then it's going to equalize with the temperature in your hand, and it will be very comfortable for you to use and will not make your hands numb or burn them in the summertime. Secondly, the biggest difference between these two are going to be that directional change on the head itself. With the Craftsman ratchet, the directional change is a small lever underneath the ratchet head. And if you're down inside an engine working, you know that if you're tightening or loosening something, your thumb can easily hit that lever and cause you to change directions. So that can cost you a lot of time and money because you're now becoming very inefficient working on a vehicle. But if you look at the Beta ratchet, the directional change is completely different. It does not have a little lever right here. It has a directional switch. So if you're turning it one way or the other, what you need to do is press this switch over to change directions. You cannot accidentally do this, and you can hear with a simple click, it will change directions, and you'd be good to go. So if you're working down in an engine and your thumb's resting near the head of the ratchet, there is no chance for you to accidentally change directions with the Beta ratchet. Now I'm going to go ahead and take the ratchet head apart just so you can see what's inside of here. Okay, inside the head is basically the ratcheting mechanism, and what this is going to be is the actual part that engages with the ratchet. And you'll see this is the pawl. So it is a directional change, and we can watch this move left to right with the switch on the top. You can see it would engage left to right. And the good thing about this is there are 17 teeth along here. So at any given time, you're having 17 points of engagement inside the ratchet head itself. So this is machined all the way around, similar to an older SK ratchet. And you can see all those fine little teeth. This is a 72 tooth design, so at any given time, 17 out of the 72 teeth are touching. And what that will do is give you a lot of control, and it's going to prevent it from ever slipping. So you're not going to have the same problems that you would have with an older ratchet where you would apply a force and it could slip. That's not going to happen with the Beta ratchet because you do have 17 teeth on that pawl engaging. So here's a closer look at the actual ratchet head itself, and then I'm going to show you that pawl. So you can see all those teeth, they're very fine, and they have been machined very well inside the ratchet itself. And then when we take a look at that pawl, you can see the 17 individual teeth on the actual pawl itself, and it will change left to right with a simple push of that switch. So we'll push the switch, and you can see it engage left to right, and that is what is going to change directions when you want to loosen or tighten the fastener. So now you've seen the Beta 920/55 1/2-inch ratchet for yourself. I got this as part of a larger toolkit, and I'll be doing a follow-up review on that. But today I just wanted to talk to you about the 1/2-inch drive ratchet itself. Now, I gotta tell you, this is one of the most comfortable tools that I've ever used, and it's by far the most comfortable ratchet that I've ever used. If you like this video, please click like. If you like my channel, please click subscribe. And thanks for watching.